Good evening, everyone. Another video on site preparation and your leach field. If you are not tying to city sewer, you're going to have a leaching septic system. So what we ran into here is a site that was not very level. And these posts down here represent the dimension of the leach field that I had engineered. And basically, in summary of the 15 to 16 pages of information that I received from my engineer, we have to use something that perks at the right rate, and she does not recommend using the native soil, even if it's topsoil. So she's basically recommending a bank run river rock mix, sand and the same stuff I put on the driveway, which if I estimated how many yards I need, it would be about $5,000 in gravel. So I don't want to do that. So what I did is we pushed a bunch of topsoil from that big topsoil pile up there. And I'm going to let this go through the winter in a freeze thaw cycle to naturally settle. And I'm hoping that we can come out in the spring with the engineer again, and I'll pay for an extra visit and we do perk tests on that. She basically said with this type of a design, a raised system, if you use topsoil, it'll sometimes pass after the winter months if it goes through a freeze thaw cycle, especially if you get sod growing on it and so forth. So we're going to get our excavator contractor back, and he's going to basically bench this out in all the directions it needs to be. We're going to add a little bit more topsoil to it, and I'm going to get it seeded and hopefully get some grass growing before fall, and we'll see what happens in the spring. But right now we failed the perk test, and so the design was for a raised system, not conventional. So I guess the moral of the story is think about your site, take a couple samples and have them tested. Send them, get your engineer on site and have them do some soil sampling, because when you budget for a house, I mean, you could be looking at $10,000 to $12,000 for a septic system by the time you're done paying a contractor to grade it off, and all your fill and time and leach lines and septic tank and everything. You're going to have some time involved. So if you can use your topsoil on your site, you could pile it, you could let it go through a winter, and could save you a lot of money. So lesson learned for us, just trying to help you folks out to save you some money in the future. Have a good day.